Yeah.
Diamond Days. Diamond Days.
Pizza? Yo, bitch, basic? Like, just pizza? Yeah, she basic.
What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Diamond Days, and I am back at it again with another video reaction for you guys today. If you're new, welcome, welcome.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Please subscribe to become part of the Diamond Gang, okay? And if you've been rocking with me,
thank you so very much.
let's see what they talking about.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things that could be done
It's,
on your end to try
Look,
to make
she's,
this work would be
look at her face,
go
she
back and try
gone.
to mend your relationships with your family and try to get back to some of the roots and values that were instilled in you.
She look like she's gone, like she's not there at all.
I feel like you're searching for something that you haven't found that maybe is trying to take the place of that. And I don't know if there is a replacement.
What?
The faith and the world that I grew up in was a world built for men. That
Well,
worked
exactly.
for men. And
Exactly.
to tell me that I need to go back to a culture and a faith and a belief that told me that I was worth nothing without a husband, that in a relationship I just need to submit and say yes and cook 3 meals a day and praise God and it would all be fine. I don't think you understand the privilege you have to look at me and tell me I need to go back to that because it served you.
Exactly.
There are roles that
Get
a
him
man
together.
plays that are different than a woman plays. And roles that a woman plays are different than a man plays. And that's natural. That's inherent in us.
Right, and women's roles are higher in the natural order of things.
3 meals a day. That is one of the
Oh my
keys
God.
to a man's heart. When's the last time you cooked a meal?
When's the last time you cooked a meal? Is he serious?
I can't
I would have popped him in the face.
go back
She's done.
to who I was when I was 20. I don't believe that that's a female chore to keep a husband happy.
Exactly.
So I don't want to perpetuate that. And if I loved cooking and it was met with like, hey, I love that you love cooking, like this means a lot to me, thanks, but you know you don't have to do this all the time, like I can pitch into whatever. If it was met with that, I think I would love cooking. But the way it's been presented to me is if you don't do this, I love you less. I don't want that kind of relationship.
And you don't need it, because so many women are in marriages like
This is
that.
not what I envisioned our marriage to be, or
Because women in
marriage
marriages, they compromising everything. They doing everything, and y'all ain't doing nothing.
on getting married so young. I mean, regardless of all that, I still am glad that we did. I think that even through all the difficulties we've had, I would do it again.
Yeah, because it benefited you. That's why. Of course you would get married again because you didn't have to do anything. She was doing all the emotional baggage, all the housework.
The reaction to your change.
You can't stop people from changing.
Exactly.
You can't.
And that's not what I'm saying.
No, but it is. You're basically saying we're not going to be together and you can't fully love and embrace me and accept me because I've changed. But the reality is, so you date someone else and you marry someone else.
Exactly.
They're going to change. I've been the one for years saying, okay, so we think different things and we can let it be that way as long as there's mutual respect, and that's fine for raising kids. And
Mutual
you're
respect.
the one telling me that if I don't answer yes to
This dude is a
everything on the
joke.
list, then I can't be with you.
Mutual respect. Is
See,
not
these how
right or wrong.
these traditional men be out here
Just
thinking.
because you respect someone
These religious
does not
men.
make a belief suddenly okay. Just because you accept someone does not make a belief right or wrong.
What?
So we should all live by your standards
No.
and your rules.
No, they're not my rules.
They're God rules,
I
right?
have to draw a line in the sand and say this.
They ain't his rules. God said that you ain't supposed to be nothing but just cooking and cleaning for me. Like, that's my old bull.
Let me go with where you are now and bringing kids into the mix with that.
Nobody wants kids with you, bro.
I mean, you've clearly told me that you can't have kids with me.
And you shouldn't. She shouldn't want kids with him.
That's one piece. And then also you've told me you can't accept how our values don't align. So then that's another big piece of how I want to live out my life.
Please don't bring no kids into this world with this man as they dad.
So if those two big pieces don't add up, then I don't see the future.
Exactly. And that's how it should be.
With us together.
Exactly. Because men be quick to move on. You think a man is going to wait around for a woman to... No.
I first told you things that I've been holding inside.
And she's gone. You can just see it in her face.
And that is that if there was anyone on the face of this earth today that I could have kids with, I would want it to be you.
No.
And I love you very much.
No, you don't.
I wish that that's the way that things...
You don't know what love is.
But
she is
good conscience,
gone.
Holding the beliefs and values that I have, and with the way that you've changed, I can't see how I can do that.
Okay, so you don't love her. Period.
But there's just things I'm not okay with the children that I raise growing up to think and believe.
So you want to indoctrinate your kids, and she don't want her kids to be indoctrinated.
I'm the kid of two people whose principles matter more than a relationship with their daughter. And I will be damned if I repeat that.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Man, first and foremost, forget this. This dude, Ethan, is a whole douche. This dude grew up in the cult, grew up in the over-religious, very controlling family, and him and Olivia apparently got married very young, and she was the one to like introduce him to stuff like he never ordered from a menu, he never had a Coca-Cola, and she was the one to introduce him to stuff outside of the cult because the cult was so strict. But it's like at this point in their relationship, she has realized that she has been doing all the compromising in the marriage, all the work in the marriage, trying to show him emotional grace and all this, and she's not getting anything in return. She's giving to him, and all he can doing is complaining, and he don't want to change anything. He still want his values and what he want out of her, and it's like y'all got married when y'all was 20. I don't know how old they are now. Look like they about 27, 30, but she over it. Like, she seems like she has grown and she has learned that her growing up in a religious family did not benefit her mom. It don't benefit the woman because the woman is expected to tolerate all this crap. They're expected to put up with all the crap from the men and just deal with it in the sake of God and being married. But she realizing this is crap because this is not the relationship that I want. This is not anything that I want to do. And this is not the person I want to raise kids with. And he's steady trying to be like, well, if you were just to change back to being religious and being who you were and how you grew up, and if you were to cook me 3 meals, like, who are you? She's not gaining anything. Like, nobody, regardless of male and female, especially not male, nobody is going to continue to participate in a relationship or in something where they are not benefiting. Yeah, you might trick somebody into doing something for you for free, or trick somebody by saying, oh, this would be good for you. But eventually, after so long, the person's going to start to realize, this didn't add any value to my life. I didn't get paid for this. I didn't get no emotional, spiritual growth from this. I didn't learn anything valuable that could help me or make me be better or feel better. All I've been doing was giving, and somebody just been taking, and they're taking under the premise of religion. They're taking under the premise of whatever the case. And I think Olivia was heard that, and women in general are just waking up and are tired of men complaining about what women should be doing when at the end of the day, the women ain't receiving anything. So a man can say, you need to cook, you need to clean, you need to do all of this. But then at the end of the day, she don't reap no benefit from doing none of that stuff. She don't reap no benefit. So I'm so happy that Olivia woke up and women out here waking up, because that was some hot mess. And I hope she never looked back. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And I'll be back with another video reaction for you guys. Bye.